Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. I'm Jennifer Bagley, CEO of CEO Web Group, and today we're going to be talking about marketing automation, tools that can help you automate marketing activities to help you grow your business. All right, let's rock and roll. So first, I want to say thank you to everyone for joining today's session. I know that there is a lot of information that is being held within the conference. And I really appreciate you taking time to attend this session. So far, hopefully you have already attended the two other sessions that I've done. So I want to show you how to access those. In case you haven't, you can access all of those pre-recorded on demand anytime by going to breakouts, then click on entrepreneur, for example. And once you're here, click on do the right things in the right order at the right time. This is really about the entrepreneur's mindset and decision-making strategy and learning how to compress time by facilitating or implementing strategies in the right order at the right time. This helps businesses grow faster. So just click on this and it'll take you there. Secondly, we did a deep dive under the IQ session into e-commerce systems and strategies to help you increase sales for products, accessories, systems, as well as increase your overall MRR, monthly recurring revenue, and profit margins. And you can access that here. And then finally, today, we're going to be diving into these marketing automation strategies and tools, and you can find all of the links to the information that I'm going to be covering here right on this first lesson. So just click on marketing automation strategies, drive new leads, appointments, upsells, and referrals, and we're going to dive into the presentation from here. So again, thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it, and hopefully you pick up a few things you can implement in your business right away to be able to help you improve your overall results. So let's dive in. As I covered in some of the other sessions, we've provided you with a table of strategies to help you implement the right things in the right order, from infrastructure, branding, web, tech, content, conversions, marketing, and advertising. Today, we're going to be talking about those things that you can implement in more of an automated fashion, whereas different technologies and services can help you get results while you focus on your primary activities within your business, primarily the things that only you can do. So first and foremost, I'm going to dive into a case study that's going to kind of help you guys get an idea of what kind of results other dealers have gotten through implementation of these same strategies. So we're going to dive into this case study, and you guys can access this online. First, we have a sales summary. This is directly from Amana, and it's showcasing for Canada, the North, the South, and the West, the sales numbers, that is the total number of products, equipment, and accessories that are purchased, as well as total financing for those dealers working with CI Web Group and those dealers who are not. Those dealers who have been assigned a TSM, TM, and those and are working with CI Web Group, and those that are not on the programs that I'm going to be going over today. So bottom line is, the dealers who are participating in these kind of marketing automation strategies are seeing 2 to 4 times the total volume in purchases of equipment, accessories, and products than those dealers without. They're also doing 2 to 4 times the volume of financing across the board when they're participating in these marketing strategies. You can go through some of the elements in here really to understand how this is done. Number one, we've got to get your rankings increased. We have to make sure that your visibility score increases. That means more eyeballs can see you, more people looking for what it is that you sell can actually find you easily when they're doing online searches. That's going to help you increase traffic. We need to make sure you have the right tools in place to help you increase conversions. We've also got to be able to drive more leads from increased visibility, increased traffic, and other lead generation strategies. You guys have an opportunity to improve and increase your overall sales and thus start the cycle again by providing exceptional service and being able to increase the total reviews that are coming in. That also is displayed back to those new consumers searching for your products and services. And it just repeats the cycle. Essentially, building a business starts with one question. Are you an option for consumers when they're searching online? The answer is either yes or no. And are you an option where they're searching? So if they're Googling it, they're skipping the ads, they're looking at the maps, and they're looking at the top 10 listings, do you show up in the top 10? Are you an option? It's either yes or no. And that question can be applied to each individual service that you sell. So air conditioning installation, air conditioning replacement, air conditioning repair, air conditioning service, air conditioning financing, air conditioning replacement, maintenance, tune-ups, you get my drift. Same thing, heater installation, heater replacement, heater repair, heater service, heater maintenance, heater tune-ups, all those, furnace installation, furnace repair, furnace service, furnace maintenance, ductless air conditioner installation, ductless units or ductless units, ductless systems, ductless products, ductless heating and air conditioning, ductless air conditioning systems. All of these different search terms have their own results. It's going to show up in your business. If you look at your P&L and you see what kind of products and services you guys are selling, it's probably going to correlate directly with what kind of products and services you show up on page 1 of Google for. You can't sell something that doesn't exist. So number 1 is, are you an option? Number 2 is, were you seen? So what's the total impression share? If 100 people were searching for AC installation or AC repair and 90% of those people saw your listing on page 1 of Google, that would mean you had 90% of the eyeballs that were looking for that search. So were you seen? What's the total number of impressions based on the total number of searches? Those are 2 things that are going to change for every individual search term that consumers are looking for. There's obviously a completely different number of people looking for AC repair than there is air conditioner installation versus air conditioner system financing in my city. Each one of those search terms has a different search volume, demand, and you own a different percent of the total impressions. That's the share of the eyeballs that are looking, who are finding you. And then, did they click through? What was the click-through rate? This is going to be a really important portion of your marketing. I'm just going to increase this for you. So did they click through? Of the 90% of the eyeballs who were, who did see your company on page 1 in the organic spaces, how many clicked through? When they clicked through, what percent left when they got to your site? So are you sitting at a 50%? Or are you sitting at an 80%? If 80% of your visitors are leaving when they get there, there's an issue. All right. Next is, of the 50% who stay on your site and don't bounce, what percent convert? Which percent are taking action to contact you guys? And then what percent are you guys acquiring as new customers? Each one of these different factors is going to determine your overall growth over time. So first and foremost, most of the time when dealers start with us, they start off and they have very, very little traffic, very little visibility. In fact, a lot of dealers have no visibility online. That means for any search terms in any city that they happen to serve, they are literally not showing up on page 1 of Google, and no consumers have an option to see their company. So this gives you an idea of how different companies, this is a 1-year strategy. So obviously they went from not being found at all to being found by over 400 different users on a monthly basis. This is another example. This is over basically a 3-month period, is showing how you can take a brand new website with a strong marketing plan and be able to increase your overall visibility, your overall rankings, your overall users coming to the website. If we can decrease that bounce rate and increase the total number of sessions, conversions, and so forth, you're going to see growth in the business. We really want to see that, number one, you have a lot of your traffic are new that are coming to the website, and that they're returning and they're sticking around that site for a while. Another example of a 1-year plan. This is over 1 full year. Sometimes when you are in an area that has very low competition, you're in more of a rural area, it gives you the ability to launch a website with limited marketing as long as you invest in content, and you can see growth from a website and content if you're in a really low environment or low competition environment, and you have an incredibly well designed, developed, and filled with content website. This is an example of that. In some areas where you have a lot more competition, you actually are going to have to invest in search engine optimization, social media marketing, local marketing in order to be able to grow. Some additional examples, things that we would want to look for is a continuous uptick in overall rankings. Now, those who are investing in more content, more SEO, you're going to see that you may be seeing 1,000 or 2,000 unique visitors coming to the site, where those who maybe are spending a couple $100 a month and are in a moderate competitive area may be seeing a couple hundred visitors on a monthly basis. Those impressions, those users, those people who clicked through to your website, that's one stat. Then it's about who clicked through past that. So continued growth is really important, and continued growth comes from continuing to add more content, more SEO, and so forth. We're going to show you how to automate that. So all of these scenarios are examples of people who implemented these programs and in less than 1 year have been able to substantially and dramatically change their searches from not being found at all to being found, getting traffic, and starting to convert new business, thus paying for the marketing plans that they're invested in. Now, when you stick to the process and you continue to do more of what works, you implement the right things in the right order at the right time, you start adding things that consumers are looking for, such as e-commerce and other functionality from a conversion standpoint, you're going to start to see a significant increase over time. Now, this is the 2-year mark. So you have a lot of different improvements that happen over the years. We've got a lot of clients that start off with just a website and don't decide to add marketing for a year or 2 later. And of course, their results are definitely going to be more delayed than someone who starts out right out of the gate in a fast track program with significantly more energy being placed on content, search engine optimization, and digital marketing than just on getting a website. Website's kind of a necessary evil. Those who stick to the plan and continue to do more of what works see growth year over year over year. Ideally, what you want to do is find something that works and then stick to it. Continue to reevaluate, continue to improve your investment, and continue to grow over time. What you don't want to do is find something that works where you see continued growth and then start over and start over and start over. And a lot of times we'll see companies who've been through 5, 6, 7, 8 marketing companies before they come to us. And we remind them that if where they are and what they're doing right now is working, they might want to call their current company and just simply have a conversation and say, hey, what's next? What can I do to increase my overall rankings? What can I do to increase my traffic? What can I do to increase my conversions? And any good marketing company is going to be so excited that you're showing up, suiting up, and ready to participate and continue that growth. The only time you really need to jump ship is if there are major contractual issues, if you don't own your assets, if you don't have a good relationship and you've tried to have a good relationship and good communication, or if you've been spending money on marketing and truly see no results for a decent period of time. Other than that, what should happen is every single year, your numbers should continually go up as your investment continues to go up as well. And that is what is going to produce exceptional growth year over year over year. And it's also going to make you a happy customer, like all of these clients of ours. Now, let's dive into how to automate these things. And you guys can keep going through this presentation. There is a marketing checklist. This is really simple checklist. Do you have your website set up? Your e-commerce system, your hosting, maintenance, and administration, and security? Do you have your conversion tools, chat, online scheduling, texting? Do you have your search engine marketing strategy, which is SEO, content, and call tracking? Do you have local, social, reviews? And then finally, the very last pieces are pay-per-click, retargeting, and pay-per-lead, leads XM. Now, that being said, I'm going to walk you through each one of these programs to show you how to automate each stage of this. And when you really get into this, you're going to realize it's not very expensive to do things right if you scale into it over time. So first and foremost, from left to right, starting with the Fast Track program. The Fast Track program is a great way to make sure that you have a current, sophisticated, professionally designed and developed website at absolutely no cost. Because with this program, it's forcing you to use your investments where it matters, which is content and SEO. As I mentioned before, we have hundreds of dealers who have wanted to grow their business, bought a website, never invested in marketing, and wondered why their business didn't grow. That's not how any business wants to position themselves. So we've made it easy. Start with the Fast Track program. You get an absolutely complimentary HVAC marketing website that gets refreshed every 2 years. So it's always current, it's always updated, it's always in the latest, greatest design. It improves over time. And your investment goes towards content and SEO. And you guys can sign up for this program right here. Second, online scheduling. If you're just out of the gate and you don't have a large field management system, this is a great way to be able to add just a simple piece of technology to your website that allows consumers to schedule an appointment with you. They can choose a service. They can book the service. They can choose up to 3 different days and times for the service. That gives you the ability to accept different times, and they can continue, fill in their information, and they can schedule an appointment with you for a sales appointment, a conversation, or actually to get an on-site visit easily from your website. They can use the system 24 hours a day. It's hooked up with your calendar. It's hooked up with your customer relationship management system, or it can serve as your customer relationship management system. It can serve as your dispatching system if you're just getting started and need a simple solution. This is a really simple way to be able to allow consumers to be able to connect with you right out of the gate. It's an inexpensive process to be able to add online scheduling to your website, which allows your website to be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and allow consumers to simply schedule with you online. The likelihood of them leaving and checking 5 different websites once they've booked an appointment with you online is entirely different compared to if somebody just fills out a web form. If they fill out a web form and it just says contact us, I guarantee you they're filling out 1, 2, 3, or 4 additional web forms, getting in contact with multiple competitors, whereas an online scheduling system, consumers typically only fill out one, which is a much higher quality lead. Next, an AI chatbot. We need your business open 24 hours a day. We need consumers to be able to come to your website and talk with you anytime, any day. And that doesn't mean I want you guys working 24 hours a day. So what you're going to see in the bottom right-hand corner here is a sample of a chatbot that is built through artificial intelligence. So a consumer can come to the bot, start talking, and the bot's going to talk back. It lets them know, I'm an HVAC chatbot. I'm here to help you with your request. But it works without people. It works without humans. It works on Sundays. It works on holidays, works 24 hours a day, the 2 o'clock in the morning when they come to your site. Now, when a consumer comes to your site, and I'm going to just make this a little bigger for you, it gives them the ability to select, I want to request a call, or it connects to your online scheduling system. I want to schedule an appointment. I want to leave a review. I want to request a quote, or I want to troubleshoot my problems. So let's say they're having an issue with their heating or air conditioning system. They just want to be able to troubleshoot it. The system is going to go through those troubleshooting elements with them and be able to help you guys convert a lead right out of the gate. So it's going to see if it can help them resolve the problem. It gives consumers functionality on your website that's highly valuable and highly engaging. Also keeps them on your website longer than traditionally just a contact us form would. So if this doesn't if this does not solve the problem, as they go through all of these different options, eventually it's going to generate a lead. So far we're saying that this system's not working. It's not broke. It's asking, have I, maybe the circuit breaker is tripped, try flipping the circuit breaker on and off. Did it solve my problem? And it's going to continue to ask questions until there is an end. And this end is going to say, sounds like you need an expert. We're here to help. Notice I didn't have to type anything. It already knows my phone number. It already knows my contact information. All I have to do is type in my address, and that's it. Now, you just essentially generated a lead. You provided a service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That is valuable, provided customer support, and the system works for you while you do everything else. This thing is a lead machine. As long as you've got traffic and eyeballs coming to your website, traffic and eyeballs coming to your social media accounts, this can be connected on Facebook, and it can serve as your customer support on Facebook as well as on your website. Now, there's two different kinds of chats, right? There is an AI chatbot that is the ability to allow technology to chat with the consumer. That's what you see on the right-hand side. And there is a live chat function, the ability for human beings to manage the chat. Every one of you is at different phases within your business, different places within your business. The smaller your company, the less resources you have to deal with this, the better it is to put in a solution such as an AI chatbot. The bigger your company, the more dedicated resources you have to managing customer interactions with the website, you'll be more likely to lean towards a text and live chat option, which you're going to see on the left. So two pieces of functionality. One requires no human interaction. The other requires human interaction. This is more personalized. This is more canned, but gets smarter over time. There are pros and cons to both. So I'm going to go back here. Chatbot, texting, and live chat. Here's links to each one of these so you guys can go test them out. The e-commerce platform, obviously another piece of functionality to help you guys interact and convert more business and to automate some of that. As I mentioned in the e-commerce session, if you missed it, you guys, this intro plan is completely free. It costs nothing to get started. Just click on get started and jump in. If you want to test out the system, you can do that. Just simply click on here. It's going to take you over to our shopping cart. I'm going to close these. And on the shopping cart, it's going to give you an example of how you can let consumers shop for products, shop for services such as your maintenance agreements, and how they can sign up for monthly or semi-annual or annual subscriptions, and how they can go through the process of getting a quote for a heating and air conditioning system. This is going to allow you to collect all of those leads who aren't necessarily ready to pick up the phone and have a conversation with you, but they're absolutely ready to start doing some price shopping and get a feel for, can they afford it? Can they get a new high efficiency system? And what could the cost? This is where they can request more information or request a site visit directly from here as well. That's the e-commerce system. Huge automation. You can automate the ability to have consumers buy products such as air filters on demand on a recurring subscription, such as UV lights on recurring subscription, other IAQ products that may be sold as individuals or singles or on automatic subscription. In addition, system quoting, financing applications, getting approved for financing can all be done through the e-commerce platform. Now the texting system. The texting system is going to, let me just open this in another window. The texting system is an inexpensive way, so it's $72 a month, and this gives you the ability to launch one text line as well as your online live chat function. Now, here's the beauty of this system. All of your conversations are queued into a single dashboard. So your team has the ability to see all the communications that are happening back and forth. So this is my team communicating back and forth with our customers. It gives you the ability to request payments, attach a form, request location if you're on your way out to somebody's home and you need to know where they're at. You can request your Google reviews directly from the site. And all of these elements, as soon as you send that, all of these elements will automatically send for you. You can also invite somebody to a video chat or start a workflow. So if you want to really automate your ability to get a request for an appointment, go out on a job, give the initial proposal or quote, close the deal, go out, perform the work, ask for the review. We can actually set that up as a complete workflow in the system that's managed via text with the customer for every single activity, the entire way. You can also send your contact information, request their contact information in a request contact exchange. You can call the customer directly from the app and so forth. Now, in addition to that, you have the ability to set up unlimited templates. So for example, if I want to set up a template that is to schedule a tune-up or request repair, each one of these templates can easily be sent to a customer or to an entire group of customers. So if you want to send an announcement to all of your accounts, then you could go through, choose tags for your accounts, and the system is going to pull all of those accounts into one message, for example, and then you can send out an announcement and watch for responses. So let's say that it's spring tune-up time. You could send out a text message to your entire client base that says, hey, as a reminder, we're currently scheduling tune-ups. We have an early bird special going on. Click here to request a time for your tune-up. You could also do the same thing to announce new functionality on your website. Let's say you launched the ability to for them to purchase filters on your website. So you may send out a group text message to everyone that says, hey, you guys, we wanted to reach out and let you know we have a new service we can provide for any of you who are interested in automating the process of purchasing and having filters delivered directly to your home. We can save you time and money. Just visit this link, set up your filters for auto ship, and we'll have those automatically shipped to your house, so you don't even have to leave your home to get those filters on a regular basis. So lots of different functionality. But having the ability to message one or everyone or group of people, if you want to message everyone who's on a maintenance plan or everyone who's not on a maintenance plan or everyone who's only bought a tune-up from you but hasn't bought a new system, or everyone who has houses that are over 10 years old, those are all different kinds of functionalities you can implement inside the messaging system. And the best part is, anyone who is on your website who's using a live chat or using the text function, you're going to see everything inside one central dashboard. So it makes it really easy for consumers to be able to communicate with you. You also have the ability to set up some kinds of automation in here. For example, if somebody types a certain word, we can set it up so it automatically says, oh, you're asking about financing. Here's a link to our financing application. Or you need a service. And we can have the system automatically respond with different kinds of keywords as those are programmed in. So that is a really simple way. That's under the texting and live chat function. Another great way to automate your marketing. Next. Let's go back to each one of these has a different purpose. The fast track, this is trying to get you found by new customers, prospects, and opportunities, people that don't know you, right? This is your website and your SEO and content. Online scheduling is trying to get those people who visit your website, those new people, to schedule time with you, to schedule an appointment, schedule an on-site visit, schedule a virtual sales presentation. An AI chatbot is trying to work for you while you go do everything else. Very effective for one-person shops, two-person, three-person shops, smaller businesses, or those who want to make sure that their Facebook is being replied to 24/7, 365. E-commerce is going to help you generate leads and opportunities for those who are looking for pricing of new systems, equipment, products, services, and so forth, or just looking for a way to pay your bill. Texting and live chat is going to give you the ability to text your database, reach out to your database, let them know of new products, promotions, services. Now let's go back to that database, your existing database, because sometimes marketing is really caught up in all new lead generation. And while that's important, it should always be a priority. We can't ignore your database. So under here, you're going to click on mailbox, and this is going to open up. Let me go back, open it in a new window. This is going to open up our client appreciation, top of my marketing program. First and foremost, you guys can sign up really inexpensively. The retail membership is only $9. If you guys are really serious about your customers and driving new business, driving new leads, driving new opportunities, getting referral business, prioritizing your client appreciation programs, referral rewards, referral gifts, and so forth, then you're going to want to go for the gold membership. Either one, doesn't matter. I'm going to log into our account. We use this constantly. So if you're a CIO group customer, you already know we send birthday cake. We send cake constantly. We send brownies, we send popcorn, we send swag bags, we send cards. We just had our Christmas cards go out. So the way this works is you would essentially create different kinds of projects. So for example, when somebody sends us a referral, we have a project that's a water bottle thank you. So this is a customized water bottle. It has our brand and logo on it. We have our Metro heating and air conditioning site that sends thank you cards. So anytime somebody subscribes or signs up for more updates and information on Metro heating and air conditioning, they automatically get this thank you card. We have a lot of our clients who retire. They've built their business, sold their business, and they are moving into retirement. So we always want to make sure that they get a retirement card. That's the end result, right? That's the goal. So we send out celebrating retirement cards. We'll also send out mugs, popcorn, everything you can imagine. This is our Christmas cards that just went out to all of our clients. And this kind of gives you an idea. These are examples of coasters. So we've done a lot of designs of graphics for coasters. Clients will send to their best customers. It says, chill out, warm out, stay hot, and be cool. A sample of birthday cake that can go out. This is a great way to stay in touch with all our clients, and it's completely on autopilot once we set it up. So essentially we figure out, what do you guys want to send out? Why do you want to send it out? Do you want to send birthday cakes? Do you want to send anniversary notes? Do you want to send tune-up reminders, maintenance reminders? Thank you for being part of our maintenance club, holiday gifts, holiday cards. What do you guys want to do? And we would create each one of those custom branded products just like these. So this is our thank you for your referrals card that we send out. These are birthday cakes. These are brownies. And they are really, really good. So once you do that, we would essentially create a campaign, and the campaign builder allows us to launch different campaigns that include different kind of gifts. So for example, our Christmas campaign came with popcorn and a Christmas card, all custom designed. It all has our brand and logo on it. We have referral rewards programs. Thank you for your referrals, our swag bags, welcome to new customers, water bottles, our 12-step roadmap postcards, our birthday campaigns, and so forth. So essentially what we would do is we would create the campaigns that you want. And from here, you can pause and start the campaign as often as you want. So if you want to turn it on and turn it off, you absolutely can. We can make sure that you have a link to enroll your customers into that campaign. So once the campaign is created, we put the products inside the campaign, whether it's a card or a card and a gift and so forth. So you guys could send out, for example, we have wall stickers that we've done for our clients, where every time they do a new installation job, we mail them a thank you card, and it has a wall sticker that they set right next to their thermostat. And it says, your contact information, if you need help with anything, here's my info. And then at the bottom, it says, thank you for your referrals. So that would be really easy. Once this is done, we would essentially create an address book. And there's lots of different kinds of address books, but that address book, for example, would have mailing address, this box right here. So each one of your campaigns that's filled with a different, filled with a different product and or a card That campaign has a list, and that list has a link that looks just like this. So I would love to have all of you guys just send us a text message, send us a message, and we'll send you a link to get on our birthday campaign so we can send you cake. But we would essentially send you guys a list, and this is what you would have your customer fill out as a part of your process. So we would make sure that your CSRs are trained that anytime you have a high ticket or high efficiency system that is installed, that you always add that customer to this list. And they're the ones that get birthday cards. Or these are all the people that are not on a maintenance agreement, and they always get the tune-up reminders. So it makes it really easy. Once they're in the list, you do not have to blink an eye. We make sure that all of the gifts and or cards are sent on autopilot. All you have to do is remarket the picture that they post on Facebook that says, "Thank you so much for sending the birthday cards," or I'm going to give you a quick example of what that looks like. One of the best processes or parts of using this kind of a system, and I'm going to my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, and see if I can get, this is an example of what you get. So we get these messages all the time from clients who say, "Thank you so much. You guys are the best. I can't believe you remembered my birthday. I love working with CI Web Group." And they send us a picture, usually in a text. And of course, we remarket these. You'd want to screenshot that and show it out and say, "We love our customers." Use it as content on your social media sites. But you're trying to build a brand and a community of love and excitement and enthusiasm for being your customer. You want to build a client base that thinks about you and refers you new business as a part of who they are. It doesn't happen on its own. You don't get customers to just start
Would you try again?
Right. You don't get customers to just start referring you business without staying top of mind. And the easiest way to stay top of mind is implement a automated mailbox strategy that automatically sends out those birthday cards or tune-up reminders and other things, holiday cards and so forth. So really, really easy win. I always tell people that, in today's environment, fusion marketing is more important than anything. Fusion marketing is the combination of new age technology and automation with old school principles, right? So using technology to automate sending a gift in the mail is the perfect example of fusion marketing. How do you feel when you go to your mailbox and you get a card or a box and you open up that box and in it is a gift, right? Or in it is a card? It creates an entirely different feeling inside your kind of soul. So mailbox marketing is not over. It's here. Sometimes it's just misused. It's always for lead generation and you're mailing to strangers, when in reality, that customer base is filled with people who, when they know, love, and trust you, will refer you new business, which is easy business, profitable business. All right, and the final piece for automation for this particular segment, and of course there is tons more on this entire list, but for this, we just have these 7 primary automation strategies. The last one is LeadsXM. This is definitely for a larger company to increase leads. Essentially, it doesn't cost you anything to sign up. None of the leads are shared. It's month to month. There are no contracts. Basically, we upfront or front all of the cost for the campaign. We create the landing pages, all the marketing. We pay for all the ads. We do all the click funnels. We build everything to create these lead funnels, and we can do it in about 14 to 16 days. We send you leads directly into your CRM system or into a Google Sheet, and you close more sales. The cost is predictable. It's $150 per installation and replacement lead, or $125 per service and repair lead. You can turn it on, turn it off, turn it up, turn it down. You've got to be able to handle a minimum of 50 leads per month. That's the minimum threshold. There is no maximum threshold other than what you choose. So this case study on the right has an example of a dealer based out of California. This is their results over 4 months. So they generated 556 leads. They set 296 appointments from those 556 leads, and they closed 90 installation or replacement sales. These guys are not doing service and tune-ups. They're just doing installation or replacement sales. So from lead to appointment, out of the leads we're able to create, they're generating approximately 53% of those into sales appointments, and then converting 90 of those 296 into actual sales. So this kind of gives you the idea. In fact, over this 4-month period, during our highest performing month where we generated 264 leads, they set 146 appointments, and they closed 35 new system installation sales, and they literally said turn it back down to 50 because we're booked. We were able to book them out for 3 months, and this was during kind of a crazy time period in 2020, depending on when you're watching this, and the everything that's been happening. So this is in the oddest of circumstances, the oddest of times, what this case study produced. So, excuse me. Hopefully, you guys, these are one or more of these things is right for you to be able to help you with your marketing automation strategies. The biggest thing about marketing automation is set it and forget it, baby. Set it and forget it. There's a ton of things that require your attention as a business owner. You guys are being pulled in 101 different ways. As the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company who started from nothing, I get it completely. Every phase and stage of the business needs to become more automated, more intelligent, more sophisticated, more organized, more disciplined, more risky, right? Every phase as a business owner needs to tackle these things. So save the video, come back to it over and over again, and continue to identify what's working so you can do more of it. What's not working, let's move it to something else that is. And most importantly, let's identify what's next. What are you not doing yet that you should be doing to drive more results? So with that, there's some free things here for you guys. Obviously, you have the presentation information. Sign up for a free strategy session with us, and let's have a conversation and go through, what do you guys currently have in place? What can be eliminated or replaced? What needs to stay the same? Don't change it. It's working. Where do you have an opportunity to save some money, make some money, create some more free time, generate some additional leads? All those things we'll go through during these strategy sessions. In addition to that, we have some bonus gifts. So number one, everyone who has attended, you guys are all getting access to our social media, HVAC social media marketing graphics. So we've got around 100 free graphics and video. You guys have access to that. It's yours. Do whatever you like with it. You do not have to be a client of CO Web Groups to have access. Just grab it. Also, we have the HVAC marketing guide, which has tons of different programs and products and services. It has all of the transparency you would ever want in pricing and programs so that you can actually go to town and budget, know what you guys are investing in, and plan for the future, right? Other than that, you guys connect with us and let's see where this goes, see how we can help. If we're giving you information or insights that you can use with your current provider, fantastic. If you wind up working with us, we'd love to have you as a part of our family. And we just really appreciate you taking time. We've got one more session coming up. So if you are not registered yet, for the VSS program. That is our virtual selling system program, virtual selling system. Don't forget about that. Other than that, go back and check out the IAQ e-commerce session and the do the right things in the right order at the right time, which is in the first entrepreneur section. And again, thanks for your time.